Hello and welcome to number 3 of the Naked Filmmakers. That was very badly done. This is our top 5 crowdfunding projects that we've picked this time from Kickstarter. We did Indiegogo last week. My name's Lance Nilsson.
And I'm Alex DeBreezy.
And basically we're working on a film called The Journey. You can check that out on Facebook. Go to greasethemovie.com. Yeah, well, not Grease the Movie on Facebook. And basically you'll see the film we're working on. But tonight what we'll do is we're going to try and raise money for other film projects that we've picked out. So I'm just going to sign this little scratch card that I've got here. There we go, so you can see that we don't change it or anything. And we're going to tell you about 5 projects that we like, that we found on the internet, and tell you why we think you should support them. And here we go. So we've got our 5 here. So this is number 5. Let's go to large screen on this if we can. This is Brian Remus, the guy introducing the crowdfunding video. His name is Lyman Johnson. Alex, tell us why we like this one.
Well, it's quite tongue-in-cheek, quite humorous. He's not really taking it. He's taking it quite laid back. You know, there's a bit of banter. He puts on this whole sketch routine. It's quite funny, as you can see now unfolding.
And he did a blog called The Awkward Black Woman, which you can check out on YouTube. I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, and it seems...
sounds like a blog about my wife. But anyway.
No, yeah, it seems to like... it seems to be reaching out to those people who are former fans of that. So yeah. He's already got a fan base, but it doesn't really matter. You don't feel excluded because he's reaching out to those very people. No. He hasn't hit his target yet. He's got 28 days to go. I mean, briefly, we should say this is a feature film project in which I believe he's directing and playing one of the roles. And it's about a guy who puts together like a science team to present a children's science program, educational program. But he gets to the TV station and they have no budget, they have no equipment. I kind of like that as a concept. And I like his style of comedy. This is one of the other actors he worked with. So yeah, we gave this as our number 5. So that's Brian Remus. Look it up on Indiegogo. So let's go to number 4. Tell us about our 4th choice, Alex, which was quite an interesting project. The pause button's over here, and then we just need to reduce that. Yeah. So our fourth one. Which one was it?
Was the fifth Shadow. This is an Australian production. It's a feature film and the guy's been working on it 8 years. His name's Dave Sparks. Kudos to you, Dave. You must be pretty passionate about your film if you've been working on it for 8 years. We can relate. We're quite passionate about the film we're doing at the moment. Tell us why you like this, Alex.
Well, it seems to be quite a few genres in there. So there's some kind of epidemic, maybe. It's a psychological thriller. Seems to be a slight black comedy hint to it, which it may be just me how I interpret it, but it looks really beautifully shot as well.
Yeah, we really like the way it's shot. I mean, it's quite hard to define, isn't it? Because it's sort of like a psychological.
Yeah, this is great. I like that. Psychological
black comedy thriller.
Yeah.
Is that? Are we completely wrong there, Dave? We're not sure. This is what we're getting from your video, but we do like the look of it. Like the guy's passion, and I think it deserves to be there. He's about halfway through. He's got a fair bit of money. He's obviously looking for post-production. He's about halfway through to his target. And we haven't had an Australian project on here before, so nice to reach out to our Aussies over there. So that's called The 5th Shadow. It's on Indiegogo. Do check it out. Some really good stuff to read about that. Going to see if we can win you some money in a bit. So let's go on to the 3rd one. So the 3rd one is called The First 24. Now this is one of Alex's favourites. This is a gay drama, and he really wanted to get right behind this. So Alex, tell us why you really embraced this and felt you had a kinship with this project. I
like the guy that who's directing it. He's putting it all together.
Derek Villanueva, his name is. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. And I spoke to him earlier on Facebook today to let him know he was in our top 5.
Yeah, he just comes across very genuine. He's shot a lot of these bits of montage, kind of mood board bits, with his DSLR.
Yeah, this is not actual footage from the film. This is kind of he was kind of wanted to give people an idea of the style and the mood that he was going for. He's not called it a short. It's not really a feature. He thinks maybe it's a half-hour movie. But we like the guy, like the way he comes across. There he is. We think Raymond Kim, one of our actors, will get right behind this project. Looks like his kind of thing. And but Derek, we like you. We like the way you come across. Good stuff, mate.
Well, I've also got to say that on the actual campaign page itself, I like all the Polaroid style pictures and the little kind of bites of the film. It's very well kind of professionally put together. Looks
Alex
really
spent
well
a long time
glossed.
studying those naked male photos. He really embraced those. So okay, let's go on to our second one. Now this one was one of my favourites. This is called it's an epic cyberpunk. It's called Ghost Source Zero. Now the guy who basically the story behind this is this guy fell in love with a comic book, and he met the creator of that comic book, and they hooked up and said, why don't we make a movie about it? And now that's what they're doing. They're calling it a film serial. I'm not sure if it's going to be a series of shorts or what, but he showed some little bits that he shot. And, I mean, he's a really talented guy. These are some pretty clever action sequences, and then they got to go to this prop house full of weapons, which just for boys is always good fun. What about you, Alex? What did you like about it?
To be honest, I just love the action sequences this guy directed. I think they're really cool. He's got a visual style that's really good.
Yeah.
Kind of sensibility. It's all quite fast paced.
Yeah, very G.I. Joe. But you can actually tell who's shooting at who and what's going on, and that's without any CGI background. So it's always nice. And I like the fact he's got an Ed 209 here. That immediately got my attention. So you know, so we stuck an eagle in here today. So that brings us to our number one choice this week, and just for a change, we went for a completely different genre. Number one, this is a documentary. It's a documentary of feature length, roughly, about Indian reservations. Alex, tell us more about Where Gods Like to Be, and this is by Anna and Nico Hudak. It's a husband and wife team. And sorry, the guy on the last project, Ghost Source Zero, was Mark Cheng. So good on you, Mark. But Alex, tell us about our number one project this week, Where Gods Like to Be.
Okay, well, it's a documentary about an Indian reserve in the US. It seems to be tucked away, kind of stuck in time. But we have three kind of people we follow of a younger generation.
I think they're different generations, aren't they? One of them's older.
Are they?
One of them's older. One's a young woman. See, I probably researched it. He was just posting.
Really. I don't know. They kind of look young to me. So, and it seems that they kind of want to change things and kind of change the world and stray from the nest a bit. And there's more out there than all of this. And
but also embracing the beauty of the Montana. It's all set in Montana. This of the Montana Indian Reservation. At the same time, brilliant subject for a feature film, let alone a documentary. Really nicely shot. This is the husband and wife team here. Just say again, that's Anna and Niku Hudak. We have sent you messages on Facebook just to let you know we picked your film, and yeah, this is our number one. So like I said, we're doing this every week. Our own crowdfunding campaign begins on Kickstarter. On I think it's going to be the 24th of February, no later than the 1st of March. It's called The Journey feature film. You can look that up, starring Jason Fleming, who you might have seen in X-Men and The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. He was his dad. So okay, so here's the £10 thing. So what we're going to do is we pay £10 for this, and we can win up to 4 million. We're going to see if we've won any stuff. I'm going to scratch off some things here quickly. And we'll see if we won anything. And if we win anything over 10 grand, because we need 10 grand for our own film to complete it, we will share the rest and buy perks from all of the films that we featured today. If we win really big, we might buy some perks from some of the other films we've also featured in our previous episodes. But so far it's not looking good. I've done 3 of the 5 games, Alex is keen to have a go, I can tell. He's getting impatient over there. No, I haven't won anything so far. I've done 4 of the find a no, okay. So yeah, I haven't won anything, Alex. Give it the magical ginger touch and see. We're going to have a Facebook page fairly soon. It's going to be called The Naked Filmmakers. Alex is going to come up with some kind of amusing logo which involves a lot of nudity, him and a hat. So look for that picture and that'll be our page. Well, basically we're going to be reaching out to fellow filmmakers all over the world who are doing low budget productions like ourselves, seeing where we can help each other, share our campaigns, that kind of thing. So you're not just always reaching out to your friends and your family, but you're reaching out to other filmmakers, other people that might be interested in your projects who wouldn't get to hear about them normally. That's kind of the ethos behind what we're trying to do here. So we're creating a bit of a following. Do look at us on YouTube and check out our various viewings. Have we won anything, Alex, or have I wasted £10 again of my own money? No? No?
Either you've won a lot or you've won nothing. I can't quite figure it out.
Let me just check. My wife is looking keenly behind the camera to see. In a row, if the 2 numbers add up to 10, no, okay. And in a row, match 2 symbols. We haven't won anything, I'm afraid. So, end of episode 3. We'll be back next week. And then once our campaign kicks in, when it finishes, we'll be doing one of these a month. And we're going to be carrying on, regardless of doing our own film. So see you soon on The Naked Filmmakers. Thanks very much.